Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome to the video. So the stock market had the biggest and most violent year that it's had all year this week, and in this video we're going over what to expect next following the election, including a potential overreaction play to watch, and some more explosive trade setups. As always, there are timestamps in the description, and let's go ahead and get into it. So starting out by taking a look at the S&P futures chart, the market made a massive move this week. So there was an initial sell on Monday, which held 57.25 support to the tick, which was a key level that we went over last week as it was the bottom of the previous consolidation range as well. Then the large upside move started on Election Day Tuesday, with upside initially being triggered on the break above 5,800. Then, as election odds moved heavily in Trump's favor, the market really took off as expected. It broke above the top of the range at 5,900 to 5,914 on Tuesday night, before a pullback on Wednesday morning, which successfully backtested and held 5,900 to 5,914 as new support, and that confirmed the breakout. From there, the market trended higher for the rest of the week, with breaks above 5,950 and above 6,010 acting as key upside triggers. So this was the strongest and most violent move that the market has had all year, as it got what it wanted and removed a lot of uncertainty with Trump's victory. The trend is now pretty overbought, which indicates that we will likely see consolidation period or a pullback next, though this does not mean to try and fade this or short the market. It just means to be patient and not chase the high flyers from this week. Let them base and build out new patterns first. So into next week, buyers have full control of the trend, and last week's breakout is intact as long as it holds above 5,900 to 5,914. Key supports to watch in between there would be at 6,010, 5,985, and 5,950, which would now be levels to watch for possible higher low. The S&P finally found resistance at 6,040 on Friday, so that would be the key resistance to watch in the week ahead, where above there sends it back into new highs and into price discovery mode. So now getting into some trade ideas for the week and weeks ahead, starting out with an update on some plays that we went over last week. So Bitcoin was the main focus that we were watching as a pro-Trump trade, and it made a huge move this week with a breakout above the 3-year long cup and handle pattern. Now this is a super important break, and is potentially the start of a much larger move, as long as it successfully holds. I would consider a successful hold as long as it holds above 72,000 to 73,800. And along with that, Coinbase, ticker symbol COIN, also made a huge move this week after a successful backtest of the 50-day moving average as new support. On Wednesday, it gapped up above 220 and was off to the races after that, closing the week slightly below the key 272.5 to 282 zone. Now it is overextended here, so I would expect a basing period or a pullback next, but above 272.5 to 282 would be the next big breakout trigger to watch, which can target $300 plus next. First Solar, ticker symbol FSLR, is another stock that we went over last week and talked about how I would be interested in buying the dip if Trump won, since there would be a good chance at an overreaction sell. And the stock did so as it was down close to 20% on Wednesday, which was a great buying opportunity, and current prices still are a great opportunity in my opinion. So there's no doubt that the perception from the market is that a Democratic win would be good for solar stocks and a Republican win would be bad. I would push back on this though, as solar companies did not perform well under Biden, and it is arguable that tariffs will be a net benefit for companies like First Solar, as it will reduce international competition. I like this take from Eric Jones, which also adds that JD Vance talked up domestic solar panel manufacturing. The stock is also insanely cheap, as it trades for a little over a 9 forward price to earnings ratio, with over 30% expected revenue growth. Overall, I think this makes for a great mid to long term swing trade, and is no doubt the strongest stock in the solar sector if you compare it to stocks like Enphase or SolarEdge. First Solar has shown much more strength and will very likely continue to outperform the overall sector. Other setups that we went over last week also played out great, with Amazon breaking above that $200 wall and followed through nicely and looks like it's on its way towards $220 plus. And same with TOST, ticker symbol TOST, after breaking above its almost 3-year long base with great follow through up to near that $40 target, which it did hit after hours on Thursday. So some more setups to keep an eye on into next week and beyond include ONON, ticker symbol ONON. The stock has been one of the market leaders this year, and it has built out another 2-month-long base between 46.33 support and 52.15 resistance. A break and hold above 52.15 triggers the breakout and next leg higher for the stock, which can target highs at 55.87 before new highs above there. And Wix.com, ticker symbol WIX, is another name looking primed for a large move soon. So it's been building out this tight inverse head and shoulder pattern base for almost 6 months now, with well-defined resistance at 178.75. There's potential for a very explosive move here once it breaks due to how long and tight the pattern is, and a break and hold above 178.75 triggers that breakout move. Target levels above there would be at 190 to 196, 207 to 213, and 233.35. Wix also reports earnings in about 2 weeks, so that would be an important catalyst to be aware of as well. And another stock that hasn't broken out yet but is on the verge to is Micron, ticker symbol MU. So it's built out this well-defined 1.5 month-long consolidation base between about $100 and $114 per share, and is testing the top of the range. So break and hold above 113.4 to 114 triggers the breakout, which can target levels above at 117.2, 121.4, 125, and 130.55. I'd also watch the 200-day moving average, which is currently at 108.9, to act as key support and the potential spot for a higher low if it gets back tested before attempting that breakout once again. So that is everything that I'm watching for in the week ahead. This large and fast of a move will not continue, so I would expect the market to slow down a bit, maybe build out another base or pattern before attempting another leg higher later in the month. Thank you guys for watching, and for anybody interested in joining the private Discord chat, that is the first link down in the description to get my personal trade alerts, nightly watch lists, and answer your questions you guys have in there. Good luck trading the week ahead, and I'll catch you all next time, and peace out.